So in this video we will be multiplying algebraic expressions using the distributive property. So I have 6 problems over here. I will explain you one by one, and pause the video at any time if you know at least 1 or 2 steps how to do it, and then you can play the video again to see the answers. So in the first one we have a times a negative 2b. So first we have to do is multiply a with a and then a times negative 2b. So both are positive signs. In the first one we get a square, and then we have positive sign positive a times negative 2b, and we know that a positive sign multiplies with a negative, we always get a negative sign. So positive a times negative 2b is negative 2ab. A and b, we don't know the value of them, so they just carry along right along with us. So the problem number 2 is also very similar. We multiply first x with 2x and then x with negative y. So what is the answer? X times 2x, we get 2x square. Both are positive. So again, one sign is negative, one sign is positive, so we get a negative sign. X times y is simply xy, because these are letters, they are not numbers, so we cannot simplify them further, and this is our final answer. So the next one is a little bit different, because in the first term we don't have any letter, we have a number. So how do we do that? We multiply first same way. Positive 4 multiplies with negative 2a. So when a positive sign multiplies with negative sign, we get negative. 4 times 2 is 8, and a simply carries it along. Then the next one is 4 times negative 6b. So what is the answer? We write simply first negative sign, then we get 4 times 6 is 24, and b simply carries along. Okay. Fourth problem, try to do it yourself. It's also very similar like the third problem. So how do we do that? 5a times negative 3a. So again we have one positive sign, one is a negative sign. So when we multiply these two signs together, we get a negative sign. Then 5 times 3 is 15. A times a. Now we can multiply these signs, these terms together, a square, and then we get 5a times negative 2b square. We get a negative sign first. 5 times 2 is 10, and we write simply ab square, because they are not like terms, they are not the same terms, so we have to write ab square. Okay, problem number 5. How do we do it? 4 times 2 is 8, x carries along. Then we have 4 times negative 8y. One positive sign, one negative sign, we get a negative sign. 4 times 8 is 32, and y simply carries along. Then we have 4 times negative 6. Again we have a negative sign over here. 4 times 6 is 24, and this is our final answer. We cannot simplify it further, because one is x, one is y, and one is without any term. They're not like terms anymore. The last one can be tricky, but it's not much to do over here. We simply have to multiply negative sign with every one of them, and negative sign with nothing in the front, it's always a 1, as you know that. So when we multiply a negative sign with 5x square y, 5 is positive, but we are multiplying with the negative sign, so we get negative, and 5x square y is much more simpler than the other ones, because there is no number in the front. And then we multiply a negative sign with the negative 2x y square. So negative sign times negative, we get positive sign. So we have positive over here, we get 2x y square. And the last one is also negative, so negative times negative, we get positive, x, y. And this is our final answer. This is one of my first videos on YouTube. If you would like to criticize or have any feedback, please put them in the comment section below. I will try to improve myself, and any topics or any types of new videos you would like to watch, please let me know. And don't forget to subscribe. Take care. Bye bye.